Hey, 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 what's going on? For those of you that don't know me, while I am sharing this video to my community, my name is August Crenshaw, and I am a business coach who specializes in strategy, mindset, and sales. And I love working with women to help them get clear on their vision, walk in their authenticity and their confidence so that they can acquire clients. I love teaching sales. This is just what I do. And so I'm coming on here today because we need to talk about this issue of speaking to people over and over and over again and feeling like you are talking to, you're beating a dead horse, basically. And so I asked this question in a community that I serve, are you tired of talking to people, but then they don't actually buy? We basically kind of get into that zone where we feel like, oh my God, everybody is a freebie seeker. And I know what that looks like because I remember feeling like that. And people will tell you, you got to get out, you got to show up, you got to give quality content. And so what a lot of you have done is you have mastered the art of giving phenomenal value, but you still haven't mastered the art of acquiring clients. And you want to know that no matter what, you are constantly and always going to be making money in your business. And that means something very key, and that's that you have to constantly keep getting more clients, new eyes on you. So a lot of you are giving a lot of value, and it's with your current audience. But I want you to ask yourself, when I started building this audience, what was I doing? Because most of you weren't. You mind closing the door, Poppy? Most of you were not connected to entrepreneurs or other individuals who wanted what you had to offer. You were connected with people from your church, friends you went to high school with, individuals that you kicked it with. Now all of a sudden you decide to be an entrepreneur and you start selling and marketing, and you're looking for support, for people to share your posts, for people to buy your stuff. And it really just doesn't work that way, because you can have a concentrated amount of people that are following you, and still anywhere from only 2 to 10% of those people actually even buy anything from you. And so when you really think about that, one of the primary things that you have to do is to make sure that you expand your audience and begin to reach out to individuals who want your products and services. But you also have to transform the way that you speak to those people. So ask yourself this: how often do I show up? Whether it's YouTube, Facebook, IG, LinkedIn. A lot of you may even be going into overkill by trying to be on too many platforms. You haven't necessarily mastered the exact strategy that's good for that platform for you to begin to draw in clientele. Like, I'm a pro. I can just go into Facebook and just put out content. People start commenting. I know exactly who to reach out to. Before you know it, I got another client here, another client there. IG, sometimes it's hit or miss. YouTube, I've never acquired a client from YouTube. I did have a strategy session once, but that was many, many years ago. This really isn't my jam, right? But this is a place where I house a lot of videos and I do a lot of, you know, I give a lot of content. This is also the place where it's best to stream into my own personal live community. But please understand, even if you've mastered the art of giving value, that isn't the secret. That isn't the sweet spot to making sure that you're acquiring clients. The sweet spot to acquiring clients is not even knowing who your ideal client is. Nope. You need to know, but most people, they stop there. You possibly created an avatar. You maybe even have done some work where you're like, okay, this is my ideal client, women that are 35, or whatever it is, single women with kids, or married women in corporate, looking to escape their 9 to 5. And when you look at it, it's a very generic answer to who your ideal client is. What you need is to learn to master the psychology, the communication of getting new people. And so what a lot of you guys are doing is you're talking to the same people over and over and over again. But what are we supposed to be doing the entire time we're building our business? We're supposed to be building our list. We're supposed to be building our audience. We're supposed to be growing our tribe. And so you really need to ask yourself, how substantially huge is, or how much growth have I experienced from the day that I started? Like, I have my clients measure everything. And I don't care if they came to me and only had 20 people on their list. It's really exciting when you look, 6 months down the line and say, wow, where did these 150 people come from? Some people have more growth than others. It just depends on the industry. But the point is, they see the growth. But even if they're growing because they're giving value and they're giving great content away that people like, but it's still not converting to cash in their pockets, then that's why you say, I need to speak to a coach. I need to work with somebody who's going to help me speak in such a manner that she knows, likes, and trusts me. And when I tell people that no like and trust factor, it's really girlfriend language. It is, what does she say and how does she feel about the product or service that you provide, or the pain of her experience? How would she express it if you were her bestie for 20 years and y'all was sipping a little something, something, and she just had an uncensored conversation and told you the way that it is? When you can reach that level of communication and that is displayed in your copy, then that's when you begin to experience the true conversions that you're looking for. So do you feel like you're talking to the same people over and over again? If so, number one, expand your audience. You need, I don't know what you're going to do. Be a guest on the summit, get on more podcasts, get out to networking groups, really work to get your name out there. But then take those opportunities to build relationships and to convert those individuals into clients. And the people that you're going to build relationships with and convert are the ones that when they hear you speak, they're going to be like, she really gets me, and she has an indisputable way in which she can solve my problem so that I can experience the transformation I'm looking for. So that's your nugget for today. This is your girl, August Crenshaw. I'm gonna get out of here. Until later. Deuces.